Welcome. You've made it to Living Limitless, Play Your Way to Freedom. We are joining with you as you connect, play, and awaken your power, your freedom, and your expansiveness. Today, I am so excited to welcome Lucy Liu. She is a holistic health practitioner, medical intuitive, TCM practitioner, and energy healer. She also practices she also practices herbal medicine and Chinese medicine. She's a certified master hypnotist, master NLP practitioner, and advanced theta healing practitioner. She also has in-depth knowledge in Vedic astrology, quantum physics, and spirituality. She is a speaker and author. You can follow Lucy's work at optimalhealthsolutions.ca. Thank you so much, Lucy, for being here. It has been such a pleasure talking with you before we clicked record. And I would love to pass the torch to you right from the get-go and hear what inspires you the most about your work.
Thank you, Andrea. It's such a great pleasure to meet you and to be on your studio to share this message with you and your audiences. My dream is to help others and share my gift and knowledge with others and to form this unity structure to live this life and create a new world and a new reality with great abundance and great health. That's basically what I love to do.
Right. Wow. Just your bio is so broad, and I'd love to have you to hear about you expanding on that, and tell us a little bit. A lot of individuals who have come into the healing arts, a lot of them have had a breakdown to break through and want to do this work, feel inspired
Yes.
to do this work, and yet also I suppose that there were hints that were being dropped by the universe throughout that person's life, and I'd love to hear about your journey into your work.
Yes. I started my journey actually as a chemical engineer. My father told me that I should pursue a chemical engineer, but that time I was so young, so I followed my father's dream instead of my own dream. So I became an engineer at a very young age in my early 20s. Then I suffered from depression and eating disorder. And that moment I will never forget. And I feel every day I was dragging to work and dragging home until I end up in the hospital with refeeding syndrome. And the electrolytes was imbalanced, and I felt my heart was beating so fast, and it's causing this stroke pain in my heart. I thought I was going to die. At that moment, and I thought, why should I end my life so quickly? And I have a dream in my inner heart. I can hear this. My soul was yearning. You can do it. You can overcome your challenge and you can fulfill your dreamed life. So from that moment, and I start to think what I can do to save my life. You may not know, I work in healthcare for many years. I know that eating disorder is a mental health issue, and one out of four people, it is death. So 25% death rate is very high. To overcome eating disorder takes lots of inner strength, strong will, and determination. So that point, I was in Asia, and nobody really knows how to treat eating disorder. There is no counseling, there is no help. So I was working on my own. I started a daily routine and study Chinese medicine. And with my strong will and determination, it took me more than a year to completely stop this vicious cycle and save my own life. And then I start to realize that I love Chinese medicine. I love nutrition. So I took a risk. I quit my job. I left country. I went to Canada and pursue my dream. I went to McGill University and study nutrition. After I finished my school, I became a holistic health practitioner and a registered dietitian. But from there, I realized that I can do more, that the healing field is vast. So I start to dive into energy medicine, like hypnosis, theta healing, herbal medicine, and still traditional Chinese medicine is really the core of my passion. And all these years I have been practicing, learning, and sharing my knowledge and my skills with others. That is my turning point, a near-death experience. And I'm so grateful that the new journey brought me to such a new life, and it's a kind of reborn. So I'm so grateful to be led to such a wonderful journey, and I couldn't appreciate more.
I love that. So 20 years ago, walking away from chemical engineering, curing yourself of the issues that were ailing your body, and then studying nutrition, and then that blossomed into so many areas. When I look at your bio, I just think how much wisdom it exudes from you and how healthy and buoyant you seem.
Thank you.
Yeah. So since you have all this amazing expertise, I know a lot of us right now, there's so many challenges going on in the world at this time,
Yes.
and people are looking for leadership, they're looking for tools and practices. And so I would love to talk about, since I have been feeling the stress of all the changes in the world myself, I'd
Yeah.
love to know in your own words, what do you think, what does the word trigger mean to you? And how do you help your clients or yourself move through a triggering situation?
Trigger to me is a turning point.
Mm.
Actually, when you look at the point of turning point, that means if you take a back, just relax, and then you start to think out of box, actually new opportunities will present itself. Let's say we are creative beings. We are not designed for a job. And when you are stuck in this box, we have to make a living from a job, then you really limit yourself from limiting beliefs. And we live in a hologram. Once you know, the hologram always changes, follow your thought and actions. You can always redesign a new blueprint and start new hologram, and then your reality will shift accordingly.
Hmm. So I'm hearing you say relax in the moment and get outside of the box of your thinking, your
Yes,
paradigm.
yes, think differently and always think about the solutions, not to think about what is stopping you and what is the
Mm.
solution I can do. Then once you are thinking differently and meditate on that, and there will be help and also the guidance coming your way.
Mhm. Yes. Well, I definitely I'm hearing the word meditation, and later on while we're talking, I would love to talk about practices. And at this moment,
Sure.
we talked a little bit earlier about any kind of a demonstration that you would love to, any aspect of your work that you would like to share with our audience today.
Oh, thank you. I love to help. I love to share. So this technique I'm going to share actually combined with traditional Chinese medicine, quantum physics, and numerology. As we all know, the universe coming from the black hole, and from the black hole we call the inner stillness, and that is the still point. manifest. Everything starting from that point. From the black hole, we can see the universe is this spiral moving from the yin energy and yang energy dancing together, form this spiral arm, just like the masculine and feminine energy forming this galaxy. It is so beautiful. As humans, we are the measuring stick of the universe. So this black hole or 0 point also located in our physical body, where it is the 0 point in our body. It's right below your belly button. So that in Chinese medicine is very important acupoint. It's called the cradle of energy or the source point. So when you're born, there is an umbilical cord that linked to your mother, to the fetus. And then that umbilical cord shrink into the belly button. So when the energy starts, the life force starts, actually it's from the belly button. So that's why your belly button actually coming from that source is the beginning of life. It is very important energy field. Then think about the Western medicine. Your gut produces over 70% of immune cells and then over 90% of serotonin. Serotonin is a neurotransmitter that directly linked to your happiness and mental health. And think about your gut function is directly linked to your immune health and your mental health, your emotional well-being. We can harness this 0 point to boost your immune health, your gut function, your digestion, and your mental health. So how to do that? I'm going to ask Andrea to demonstrate.
Sure.
We all know yin and yang energy has to flow beautifully and balance each other. When it is off balance, the physical symptoms start to manifest. For some people, they have issue with constipation. Then you need to strengthen the yang energy. The yang energy is releasing. So how to enhance your yang energy? Starting from the 0 point, you start to use your right hand and from small circle starting from your belly button and move the circle bigger and bigger in a circular motion.
Okay, so say that one more time. So the right hand, which if this is
Yes.
mirrored, this is my right hand, and you start on the
Yeah.
inside or the outside? Inside?
Starting from your belly button, moving in a massage and move in a circular motion, and the circle becomes bigger and bigger, just like the spiral.
And clockwise.
Like a golden ratio spiral.
Did you say clockwise?
Yes.
Okay. And then I'm getting bigger.
Clockwise, yes.
Okay.
Yes. That is releasing. You see the circle from the smaller, from 0 point, and then becomes bigger and bigger. That is releasing. That really helps for people who have issue with constipation. Then some people, they have issue with loose stools and chronic diarrhea. Then you want to strengthen the yin energy. That is the contracting.
Okay.
So the circle.
So I want to bring in more yin. Okay.
Yes, and use your left hand. Why is left hand? Because left hand is linked to your right brain, and that is linked to the feminine energy. So starting with your left hand, then and massage your abdomen in a bigger circle, and resting in the end, resting into the 0 point. So the circle becomes bigger, smaller, start with bigger circle and comes back to the 0 point. As we all know from reflexology, the hand has tremendous healing power.
Okay, that would be this, like counterclockwise.
Yes, counterclockwise from bigger and goes to and return to the 0 point. Bigger and getting smaller and
Smaller.
smaller
Okay.
to
Smaller
the
and
0 point. Yes,
okay. To the 0 point.
yes.
Okay.
So
So
this is the beautiful dance of yin and yang energy, the
mhm.
masculine energy and feminine energy. And then you return 0 point. One is from 0 point and expand, that is yang energy. Yang energy is always releasing, and yin energy is contracting from the bigger circle and return to 0 point. Now think about when you do this exercise, you want to really tap into this energy field. And so visualize the universal energy, that white light coming into the spiral when you do this exercise and enter your body. That's going to enhance your ability to strengthen your gut function
Mhm.
and your physical health. We are light being, so future medicine is light and sound and natural medicine to me. Now you think about, okay, how could I really magnify this exercise? Then I'm going to link this to numerology. Think about the number 9 is linked to God consciousness. And you think, oh, then I can use this God consciousness to tap into this exercise. People ask me how many circles you should practice. You could do 36, 39, and 99. You always think that's going to really, heighten the vibration with number 9. So 36, 3 plus 6 is 9, or 99 circle. Let's say you don't have any issue with your bowel function. You just want to improve your physical health and even your emotional well-being. Like you want to be happy, you want to sleep well, because when your brain produces lots of serotonin. Serotonin also has calming effect. So when you are going to sleep at night, your body is going to produce sufficient amount of serotonin and put you into a restful sleep. And also when you practice this exercise at night, you bring your mental energy down to the 0 point.
Mhm.
You can instantly shift into this restful sleep. For people they have insomnia or trouble to sleep, this is a great exercise.
Wow. And so I think I heard you say that if you're looking for balance, you would do 36 if you wanted to, more manageable number. So 36 of each. So first do
Yes,
36. So first do 36 with
yes,
the right hand and then do 36 with the left hand. Is that right?
yes.
In the opposite.
So yes, you
Mhm.
just want to balance your health, and so one side with equal circle and with another hand. So
Yes.
that is a balance. Balance the yin and yang energy flow. Balance this masculine and feminine energy.
Wow. I love that. I'm really
Thank you.
hearing that really does sound attainable, and I hear that what you're saying is the number 9 is the God consciousness, and then the getting to 0 really brings us into balance. So that
Yes,
is really impactful. I really appreciate you demonstrating that for us, and I love how it brings together. You were saying quantum physics, Chinese medicine, and numerology is all
yes,
wrapped into that exercise.
yes.
It's really powerful. I really appreciate that. And
Thank
since
you.
our the title of our series is Living Limitless, Play Your
Yeah.
Way to Freedom, I'm really looking for more play in my life. And so I would love to hear from you, an expert. How do you bring play into your life to create more personal power, more freedom, and more expansiveness? How does that work for you?
Well, always follow your heart. Everyone has a specific genetic makeup. If I look at the personal chart, I can tell you what's your strength and what is your weakness. My passion is, reading, music, learning, and enjoy nature, meditation, and life is such a wonderful journey. And we were born here to enjoy life, not to suffer or live in the fear or scarcity. Everything is accordingly manifest from your thoughts and deeds.
Mm.
So bring play to life. I have no issues, and it's the only issue is there's only 24 hours a day.
So you would like to play more if there
Yes,
was more time, right? I hear that.
yes.
And so what are the aspects of play that you recommend?
Uh, Today we live in this fast-paced society, and many women they suffer from hormone imbalance. You may not aware, as I demonstrate, the feminine energy is linked to the female hormones like progesterone, and the masculine energy is linked to the male hormones, testosterone. So when you overuse your frontal lobe, that is left brain, you actually can potentially offset your hormone balance as a female. As a female, we need to live into this right brain more often, such as creativity, relaxation, and the visit nature, the mother nature. And so my recommendation is relax, visit nature, talk to birds, meditate, enjoy the music, whatever you love to do,
Mhm.
and not to be so stuck in, oh, I have to be successful, I have to be the leadership, and
Mm.
we have to take care of our health. That is a temple to our emotional and physical well-being.
Mhm. So I'm hearing you say visit nature, meditate, be
Yes,
creative, and move your body.
yes, and self-care.
Yeah, so self-care. And that's interesting how self-care, so where does that fit in? Is that the meditate or the be creative or the
That
I feel
is
it
all part of self-care,
right.
full
Yeah.
package.
Outstanding. So I love that because I have been when it's winter, I find that getting outside feels more challenging just because there's more clothing involved.
Yeah,
There's more
yeah,
layers to put on. There's more things to find. Where are my gloves? Where is my hat?
yeah.
That kind of stuff. And you're not the first, and I hope you won't be the last expert who has recommended time in nature.
Yes.
So this is such a
And
good reminder for me because I get to work on being more playful myself.
yes,
Yeah,
yes.
thank you.
Thank
So
you.
that kind of brings me right to practices.
Mhm.
This probably marries really well with what practices do you recommend or do you use daily or however often that keep you in an awakened, expansive, higher vibration state?
Over years, I realized that we actually manifest our reality. The number one practice I practice on a daily basis is master mind control, and always pay attention to my thoughts and make sure I'm at this higher vibrational state, and stay away from negative thoughts and the toxic environment. I know it's not easy, but once you practice on a daily basis, you can become the master of your destiny and the captain of your soul journey. And that's something I practice on a daily basis to just pay attention to my thoughts. And another thing I practice is meditation. Meditation to me connect me to my right side of the brain, the subconscious mind, the bridge to the infinity, the cosmic mind, the universal mind, and also give me the wisdom, the guidance for my next move, for my current life,
Mm,
lots of wisdom. So when our brain is shattered with, um, daily tasks, random thoughts, and we are stuck in this fabric reality that we lost our inner knowing, which is critical. to our life path. That's something I practice on a daily basis, and also follow a regular routine like your sleep schedule, your eating schedule. This is critical. Based on Chinese medicine, our body works like a biological clock. When it's time to go to bed, you should. The reason is, let's say you always stay up late at night. In Chinese medicine, that actually exhausting your young energy and shorten your lifespan. Have a regular daily routine regarding your eating, your sleeping, your resting time is critical to your physical health and mental health. And
Mhm.
other things, I think just follow your passion, do whatever you love, because that soul journey is to evolve. It's not how many stuff you own or how much you have achieved. It's all about how to evolve your soul to a higher journey, because your next lifetime is going to be based on this lifetime, how you achieved and how you practice all this spiritual practice. I hope that answer your question.
That really does. I wrote down some beautiful things. And next time we interview, I want to hear about mastermind control. I really do.
Oh,
And
thank
I'd
you.
love to talk, I would love to talk about the karma experience because I've read about it and I just think it's fascinating. And yet that is not what and yet I would love for our audience members to have to be able to expand their experience with you on a deeper level.
Thank you.
And so, therefore, I would love to hear about the perk or the gift that you would like to share with our audience members and how we can get it. I know there will be a link below, but let's have you share about that.
Oh, great. I love to share. I love to give, and I love to help. So this small gift is a ebook I wrote a few years ago. I know right now it's a very challenging time for most of us because of this political shift, and we are moving from 3D to 5D. So my gift is called 365 Daily Enlightenment. Basically, offer one simple tip each day to heighten your consciousness and raise your vibration to create your dreamed reality with 15 tips how to harness your mind power, your subconscious mind, to harness the power of affirmation and mind power and strong will to achieve great success. So that's a small gift I would love to offer to all the audiences who's listening.
I love that. Thank you, Lucy, so much for sharing that.
Thank you.
And before we close, I'm really feeling called that I'd love to hear you speak directly to someone. So there's an audience member watching right now whose life is going to transform exponentially through them choosing to work with you on a deeper level. What would you like to say to that person?
Thank you so much to trust me and trust my knowledge and my wisdom. And I would love to see how I could shift your life, transform your life. Your success is my success. And I want to share all my love with you and see how you transform your life on a daily basis.
Outstanding. Lucy Lou, I love that you have joined with us for this period of time. You've shared wisdom, you've shared tools that are in your toolbox, your practices. Thank you so much for that amazing demo about how we can bring some of your expertise into our daily life. And to speak to the audience member, this is an amazing 365. There are 365 days per year, most often. And so this gift that Lucy is offering you, as well as the 15 tips is an amazing opportunity. And so do click that link below. And you can also follow her on her website. You can follow me at andrealuzon.com. And I just want to thank you all so much for being here. And thank you, Lucy, so much for your time.
Thank you so much for this great opportunity. And I love to listen and talking to you for the next time. And
Yes.
until
I'm,
now, and much love to all.
I'm looking forward to next time with you, Lucy.
Okay,
Thank
thank you
you.
so much.
And thank you,
Okay.
audience members. This has been Living Limitless, Play Your Way to Freedom with Andrea Luzon. I look forward to chatting with you next time.